Heck, if this is your year to learn how to lawn bowl, we have a couple of gentlemen joining us today, father-son team in fact, that would love to see you come down to MacArthur Island and learn this sport. We have Ron Bell sitting next to me, your son Alex Bell. Great to have you guys here.
Great to be here.
Yes, and you brought some of the equipment, some of the bowls, as you call them.
Yes, we did.
Tell me why people should learn how to do this.
It's a great activity for the summer. It's basically identical to curling. A lot of curlers actually use this as their off-season sport. For me, it's the other way around. This is my sport, and I use curling as my off-season sport. But it's great exercise. It's really easy to learn. You can learn in about 5 minutes, and then it's as hard as you want it to be, because to master it is very difficult.
It's
Plus, we'd like to specify that the age varies greatly. You can go from 8 to 80 plus. It's not an old person's game.
And some people would say it is, but I see, Alex, you know, your age group, perhaps there are more people our age or your age getting into it.
Absolutely, and even in Vancouver and Australia and around the world, I'm considered that I'm getting old for the sport.
Really?
So.
Yes, especially for competitive bowling.
Yeah.
We have some video that I thought we would roll now, and you guys tell me a little bit more about what we're seeing here.
Yeah, this will be a good explanation of what we're looking at. This is the green. This will be the grass that you're standing on. Holds 6 to 8 rinks. You have those little squares at one end. Those are the mats. You see the mat at one end. It's kind of like home plate. And you roll your bowl along that dotted line to the head. And just like in curling, you see that white jack there is your target point. And the only big difference here is that you hit that little white one, it moves, and now your target moves as well.
Okay.
So here you can see him setting up the mat. Minimum distance is 2 meters from the ditch. And the jack is your target, just like in bocce, they got that little white ball. We've got our little white ball as well. So roll it down there. The distance you roll it is the distance you play to, just like bocce. And once it gets rolled down there, you have to center it to the middle, always get centered. So at least you're starting like curling, where you're always bowling to the center. But like you say, once that moves, everything changes. Now they're showing the bowls. The bowls themselves are not round, and they said that they have a bias on them. So that small ring is the direction it'll curve in, and the large ring is just there for an identifier. So when you hold it in your hand, like it shows, it's going to curl in the direction of that little circle. So whereas in curling you have to put the English on the rock yourself, in bowling it does it all for you. So
yeah, a good point too, the pointing your feet in the direction you want to bowl.
Yeah, that's a very good tactic right there, is that for depending on which direction you choose to bowl, you point your feet, throw it to the right or to the left of that jack, and you watch that bowl curl right in towards the center.
Best explanation of how the sport works ever, you guys. I'm impressed.
Good.
Well done, Alex. And then we have some of them in front of us. This little contraption over here, perhaps we could pull out of the video. Thank you to downstairs. What is this contraption over here? Because this is new to me.
Yeah, this is a deliverer. Basically, this can be used for people who have a difficult time bending right down to the grass and letting it go. We like not to have too many divots in the grass if we can help it. So if there's people who need to use this device, it's excellent. It's you can either pick up your bowl with it, or you can just leave your bowl on the ground, place it on like that, and just give it a shove.
Nice.
And away it goes.
So really, anyone can do this?
Yes, anybody. There's actually was a story a little while back about a curler who's either over 100 or very close and still curling. He lawn bowls as well. So we've had 100-year-old lawn bowlers, we've had 8-year-old lawn bowlers. So
let's talk about the club down at MacArthur Island. You guys offer free lessons, which is even better.
Yes. The free lesson, we did have a drive a few weeks ago. It was a week-long drive to get new members and give lessons, which was very successful. But this is something that we continue throughout the whole year. We will do it all year long. And anybody that goes to the club that wants to learn how to bowl, somebody will step aside and show them how to do it. No cost.
That's fantastic. What is your membership like there right now?
Our membership now is probably between 50 and 60 people. We've had as many as 75 and as few as 40, but we're always trying to raise the numbers. So the more people there are, the more people will show up on any given night to bowl, and then the bigger the crowd, the better.
Do you have to have all of your own equipment?
No, the club has the bowls that are available for you to try, at least to start with. You can also rent a set nightly once you get into the game a bit more. And then buying a set isn't all that expensive. They're about between $300 and $500 for a set, and that'll last you 20, 30 years. So. And
it's a social thing as well, because you guys have dinners and you do stuff. And
we do barbecues and all kinds of things. We have weird nights, wacky Wednesdays we call it.
Yeah.
That's today.
Yes.
I'll work on that.
Yeah. And every night you show up, you're very likely bowling with somebody different too. It's not like there are set teams, there are leagues that you can be in, but for the most part, when you come down to the green, you are just put into a team and you meet different people every night. And everybody has fun and it's a great
You're not
great
committed to any specific team. You can change anytime you want.
Yeah.
You should tell them about the little ball there.
Oh, what? Oh, this guy, yes. This is actually a new one that's been made fairly recently. It's for juniors or for seniors who can't hold on to a large bowl anymore.
Okay.
So it's nice because it's really light, but it acts exactly the same way as the larger ones. So, yeah.
Very interesting.
It's called the Junior Bowl.
The Junior. Fantastic, you guys. We are out of time, but I want to say a very heartfelt thank you for coming in and spreading the word about this. It sounds like a really great sport that anybody can do. So thank you for that.
Anybody's welcome.
Yes.
Yeah, fantastic.
Thanks again.
You're very welcome. Information is on the screen. If you would like to get involved, learn more, sign up, become a member, free lesson, all of those things. We're back in 90 seconds. Stay with us.